And of course, we have our reporters up and about in different parts of the country currently still talking to people on the ground. Now let's go to Soweto. We understand the ANC has been saying it's pleased with what it achieved during the elections, even though it didn't get the majority it wanted. Nationally, the party is sitting at around 46.1% of the vote and 4,033 seats. Our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is in Soweto to get reaction to the results. Pule, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your time there from Soweto. It looks like the ANC lost a lot of votes in that township.
Well, good afternoon, Bradan, and I have to apologize for this weather being so bad, but we actually managed to forge ahead and try to get some answers, especially from the opposition parties that have been making sure that they pull some of those, numbers from the ANC, particularly in Protea Glen, Ward 135, a very strong hold of the ANC previously. But we do understand that some of the VDs have been, taken away by Action SA, and they're making quite a good progress here. In fact, they were telling us about how, they've been applauded as well by some of the residents and electorates who have put them in a position of being victorious. But joining me now, we're just going to speak to a party member, ward councillor candidate of Action SA as well, who are going to be telling us about their progress. Tato, thank you very much. Now, I know it's raining, but we have to do what we can do. The IEC is expected to actually release results later on today. But you guys have been making quite good progress, especially in terms of the VDs and in this area here in Protea Glen. Can you give us a breakdown of how things have been going?
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. What I can tell you is that it's through hard work. Action SA, that's the only party that has been campaigning for more than a year, try to be visible and so that the community can know us. And we are very much happy. Protea Glen 135 is the stronghold of the ANC, but we're sitting neck to neck in some of the VDs that we've lost. But we are happy. We are saying to the community, thank you for believing in us. We are just a one-year party, but they believe in us that will bring change to this community.
All right, so Soweto makes about 25% of Gauteng's electorates as well. We do understand that there's been issues of service delivery, such as Eskom, roads not being fixed, and protests that have taken place in other areas like in Soweto as well, the president's hometown. What can you tell us about what residents have been telling you as well in regards to service delivery issues?
Almost the whole Soweto, there have been issues of electricity. Even here in Protea Glen, there are other extensions that have been struggling with electricity for more than a year, and the whole Soweto is struggling with electricity. And as Action SA, we are saying to them, vote for us. We want to bring change to this community. We want to deal with Eskom and deal with issues of electricity in Protea Glen. And that's why this is a song that we've been singing to our community to say, give us an opportunity, give us a mandate so that we can solve the issue of electricity and service delivery in 135. Yes.
I'm going to let you go. I know the weather's a bit bad, but thank you very much for joining us on eNCA this afternoon. But Dan, I can tell you this area in Protea Glen is an area where most of the electorates had registered. But once again, I have to apologize for the weather. We had some couple of community members who would have wanted to speak but had to dash off because of the weather. But they are quite well with what's happening currently, and we do understand that they believe that with voting for some of the opposition parties, they understand that service delivery may be some of the things that will be prioritized. In Joburg right now, the numbers are looking quite tight, Bradan, and we may be seeing those coalition talks coming in as well to see who can be the kingmaker in the city of Johannesburg.
Thank you very much, Pule Letshwiti-Jones. Go and get some shelter now. Move away from that pelting rain there in Protea Glen in Soweto. That's Pule Letshwiti-Jones there doing his duty there despite the weather.